In this video, we're going to solve equations with tiles, but notice that our x's in this one are negative. So I'm going to show you how to complete a negative x tile equation. Again, we're going to set up the normal thing like we did last time, where we're going to undo the integer tiles first. So I have two positive integer tiles on this side. I want to get rid of those, so I'm going to do their opposites, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing over here. Remember, whatever we do to one side of the equation sign, we have to do the exact same thing to the other. Alright, so we have two zero pairs over here, which is exactly what we want. And now we have two negative x tiles equals 6 negative integer tiles. So we're going to do our second step, just like we did with our positive x's, except we're just going to make sure that these are negative x's. So they're all shaded in. Now we're going to distribute these negative x's out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 negatives. Now, had this been a positive x, we would stop here, and we would say x is equal to negative 3. But as of right now, we have negative x is equal to negative 3. And you always want to solve for a positive x, one positive x. So here's what you do, and it's very easy. To get the negative to a positive, would you agree that it's just its opposite? So all I'm doing is flipping this negative x to the positive side. Now remember, whatever we do to one side, we have to do the same thing to the other side. So I will flip these negative 3 tiles to become positive 3 tiles. And therefore, we have positive x is equal to positive 3. And that's all you do in concerns with negative x's. Now here's a negative x tile with a division problem like we saw in the previous video. Again, just like we did in the previous video, we're going to get rid of our integer tiles first. We're not going to deal with that x right there that is broken up into thirds. It is a negative x broken up into thirds, so we will deal with that in just one moment. So I do the same thing to the other side. I added 2 negative integer tiles over here to make a 0 pair. Did the same thing over here. It also makes a 0 pair. So for the second step, we're going to bring down that negative x tile that was broken into thirds. I have that this one negative, the one section of this negative x tile was equal to 1, 2, 3 positives, the leftover side over here. So that means that this section is 3 positives and this section is 3 positives. So remember with the last one, just like in that last one that we dealt with, we had to do that step right here where it was a negative x tile is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 positive tiles. But just like in the first example, what we're going to do here is flip this again. So right here, where I would have the last and final step here, I flip this to its positive, which is just its opposite. And then I flip all of these positive integer tiles to their negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is now saying that one positive x tile is equal to negative 9 integer tiles. So these processes right here are the same as the original ones. It's just one last thing that you have to do. You flip it to its positive because we always want to solve for a positive x.